and welcome to Prime News. Now, a look at the headlines. Do not grant Portuguese passports to Goans. Portuguese embassy recommends to Portugal government. Suggestion to avoid dual citizenship confusion. Nigerians with student visas will not be allowed in rented houses at Parra. Resolution passed in special Gram Sabha at Parra. Police were pushed, manhandled. Police did not handle the Nigerian situation properly at initial stage. Video from a citizen reveals its allegations. Nigerian embassy raises issue of safety of their citizens in Goa, issuers to resolve issues in a peaceful manner. And 15-year-old boy crushed under the wheels of a truck at Chandravado, Fatorda. Another boy undergoing treatment at Hospicio. Now, news in detail. Portuguese embassy in India has recommended to its government that the country end the policy of granting nationality to Goan residents born before December 20, 1961 and their descendants. Embassy feels that the shift in policy is necessary to improve bilateral ties between the two countries and avoid legal disputes over dual citizenship. Anyone becoming a Portuguese national has to give up Indian citizenship, as India does not allow dual nationality.
Goa was liberated from Portuguese rule in December 1961 and ties have been uneven between the two nations. Having snapped diplomatic ties over the status of Goa in 1955, they were only restored in 1974. Embassies reopened the next year. In 2012-13, of around 2,200 Goa residents who got Portuguese nationality, 500 were government employees, a matter of concern for the state. Since 2011, names of 1,968 Goan residents with Portuguese nationality have been deleted from the voters list in Goa. Portugal doesn't have any cut-off date for granting nationality to people from former colonies in Africa, Asia and Latin America. Portuguese officials feel it's a political call. Portuguese government officials acknowledge that for most applicants, the objective of citizenship is entry into the European Union to try and find work in the more prosperous parts of the continent. But anyone becoming a Portuguese national has to give up Indian citizenship, as India does not allow dual nationality. Bureau Report, Prudent.
Henceforth, Nigerians with student visas will not be allowed in rented houses at Parra. However, there will be no restrictions on tourists. The resolution was passed on Tuesday at a special Gram Sabha held at Parra. The village also resolved to cancel license of the bar and restaurant at Britovado, which is considered to be the den of Nigerians. However, restaurant owner claims that the action is politically motivated.
Gram Sabha members unanimously resolved to send notices to all the house owners who have rented out their premises to foreign nationals to vacate the said foreign nationals from their premises on receipt of notice, as they have not obtained any NOC from the Panchayat to sublet their premises to foreign nationals. The second resolution is to letter will also be sent to Mrs. Santa Catarina Carlota, revoking her restaurant license with reference to the complaint received by this village panchayat, the villagers of Parra who have written this complaint against the bar and restaurant.
Special Gram Sabha was held at Parra Panchayat following recent Nigerian ruckus. Kalangut MLA Michael Lobo came down heavily on Goa police.
Narcotics Control Bureau Mr. Rana, त्यांनी खऱ्यांनीच दोग जाण आमचे जे कोण नायजेरियन अरेस्ट केले आणि त्यांचे कडसून येदे व्हडलो माल धरलो. आमचे कडेन अंजुना पुलीस स्टेशनार 80 people are working. Kalangutan about 75 anti-narcotic cell आमचो जो आहा तितून आनीक कितले about 45. येदो व्हडलो स्ट्रेंथ आसून हेंचे कडेन एक नायजेरियन अरेस्ट जायना. खंयचेच ऑर्गनायझेशन जर बरें चलपाक जाय जाल्यार ताका एक प्लॅनिंग आसता. आमचे गोवा पुलिसान प्लॅनिंग सारकें ना. They don't have who is going to look after all these foreigners who are staying illegally in Goa, who is going to check them? They don't have mechanism. Nothing is in place. So they need to set their own office correct.
The Gram Sabha has also resolved to cancel license of the bar and restaurant at Britowado, which is being considered a den of Nigerians. Restaurant owner claims that the action is politically motivated.
आमच्या रेस्टॉरंटात जावंकूच ना खबरो तर आमकां कित्याक हितून मेन कल्प्रेट कोण हा तो पयलो कित्याक सांपडना अजुनूय. इलेक्शन भरलेली हेचेर इंडिपेंडंट भरलेली त्याच पंचायत त्या इलेक्शनाक सावन आयज पासून हांव सफर जाता की म्हजे कितें तरी घालूंक सोदतात. आतां कोण घालूंक सोदतात हांव कांयच नको. हें कितें पॉलिटिक्स.
Sushant Pearl from Para for Prudent.
Nigeria has raised an issue of safety of its nationals in Goa. Nigeria has demanded immediate arrest of the culprits who killed a Nigerian national in Para. The country has assured that it will address all the issues in a cooperative manner. They have also assured that there will be no threat to Indian community in Nigeria if the matter is justifiably dealt. They have demanded compensation for the family of the victim.
Nigeria has issued a note verbal to India conveying concerns over the security of its nationals and demanded immediate arrest of those who killed a Nigerian in Goa last week, prompting the government to assure it that all issues will be addressed in a cooperative manner. According to the report, Tokunbo Falun, Minister, Press in the Nigerian High Commission, said that they have lost their nationals in a cold-blooded murder. They have raised the issue with India and written note verbal to convey the concerns over the security of their nationals. They say the guilty should be immediately punished and should also compensate the family of the victim. According to the report, Joint Secretary in MEAS Western Africa Division spoke to the Nigerian High Commissioner, assuring him that India and Nigeria have excellent relations and that all issues will be addressed in a cooperative manner in line with our friendly ties. Referring to the statements of Nigerian diplomat on Indian Falun, said, if the matter was justifiably dealt with, then there will not be any repercussions. Bureau Report, Prudent.
The Nigerian ruckus at Porvorim will be remembered in Goan history. Many ministers from the BJP-led government and MLAs have admitted failure of the government on law and order situation at Porvorim. But CM Parrikar is adamant and says that Goa police played a commanding role during the Nigerians' rampage. But when one looks at the footage at Porvorim shot by a citizen, it is amply clear how police played mute spectators even when the Nigerians assaulted men in khaki.
If we recall the fateful day on Thursday, this was the situation at Porvorim. Some Nigerians stopped the horse van carrying the corpse of the murdered Nigerian from Para. The Nigerians flung the dead body on the Porvorim highway. Instead of the presence of policemen at the highway, they dishonored law of the land. Dividers were dispositioned, highway was blocked and policemen were manhandled. Now have a look. Around 10 to 20 policemen were deputed at the site. Police tried to cover the dead body thrown on the highway with a cloth, but the Nigerians threw the cloth away. Goa police tried yet again to cover the dead body, but it was thrown aside. Further, the Nigerians pushed and dashed our police. The Nigerians threatened our own police. What did we do? Absolutely nothing. If we consider that the number of Nigerians were more than Goa police at the spot, this episode could occur only due to the lethargy of police personnel. CM admits that if police had called for assistance from escort van, things would have been in place. Police in the horse van had noticed the Nigerians chasing the van on their motorbikes.
हॉर्स वॅनाच्या फाटल्यान आयले. आतां हे कितें पुलीस सगळें एंटिसिपेट करूंक शकतले अशें ना. Only one small mistake police did. They should have sent an escort vehicle with the horsemen. But they got busy in Parra, so they probably didn't think it. Horsemen तांच्यांनी गर्देन सापडली पळय तिचेर हल्लो केलो. आतां तो एरिया अशी की एकदां तुमी हल्लो करून ते बॉडी रस्त्यार उडयली की रस्तो ब्लॉक.
However, when the horsemen were stopped, police force was deployed. The ruckus of Nigerians, locals and police did not end. CM is not willing to act tough against the lax policemen. Why? Bureau Report, Prudent.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.